That's my boy.
I might have been theirs first, but...
All right.
So...
I rent him.
Anyway, in 1960, Grandma turned 40. And that's how old I am this year, by the way, but which I'm not happy about either. But anyway, Grandma had decided that by 40, she should have a fur coat and be able to get her hair done weekly. And that was a success. And so that was the part I was scripted to say, which I was glad, because that leads into some stuff about how when we were young, growing up, it was very obvious if we remembered what a gorgeous grandmother we had.
Yes, we did.
Still have! Every time we saw Grandma, she was so perfectly kept. She was such a nice lady. We were like, we were always impressed, right? And then we heard stories as we grew older. Not only was she always, kept when we saw her for holidays, but if you've all seen that email joke that goes around about the old women's magazine that said, this is the perfect housewife, and your husband can do whatever he wants, but you need to be perfectly kept when he gets home from work. Well, apparently that was Grandma. She might spend the whole day in rollers and looking like whatever for her children.
With bobby pins.
When Grandpa got home, she had to drop everything and make sure she looked great by the time he came in the door.
Well, and my children were always shined up too.
Get real, Ma. That's a lie. That was a lie.
No, that's a 9-year-old never shined.
The only flip side to that, though, is as some of us grandchildren were getting a little older, we get into the 1990s, there was one particular Thanksgiving day.
Wait, which was that the one that I missed?
I don't know, but we get
You'll
there,
know.
And Grandma's wearing this see-through top. We were all just, oh my God, Grandma, put a shirt on. What is going on over
Rob, you didn't get the memo. That was a burlesque Thanksgiving.
I mean, clearly Grandma and Grandpa had a great relationship after that. It was a little too much for us.
It's a good thing we didn't have a second uncle or another uncle or aunt.
That's right. That's right.
Then they go and put on something underneath that blouse. I said, what am I doing wrong? I said, Mother!
I'm glad you didn't do it, because now we can all talk about it.
We were horrified. It was our eyes were burning.
The only other thing I'll say is most people here know I'm into numbers, and that today is not actually Grandma's 90th birthday. I think we all know that. She's actually 89 years, 11 months, and 21 days old right now. And that translates to 32,862 days.
Wow!
By her actual birthday, it'll be 32,872.
Gee, thanks, Rob.
Which will also be over 47 million minutes.
Shut up, Rob.
And
Get worse.
over 788,000 hours.
Are you trying to give her a heart attack?
But wait, what we're really hoping for is that we stick around because next December, Grandma will be 33,000 days later, and we all want to celebrate that with her.
Thank you. I thought you children had forgotten about her.